Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to fix overheating on your iPhone Air. So first of all, remember that it is quite normal for phones to overheat, especially while both charging and using it at the same time. So if it happens occasionally in scenarios like this, then it is something expected. But if it happens more frequently, then it's something to be concerned about. But also remember that this iPhone specifically is a very, I'd say, an experiment phone. Of course, it's a full working phone, but it's the thinnest iPhone ever, and it may overheat because of that. But it's still doing some quick fixes to make your iPhone overheat less. So the first thing is your case. If you're wearing a case on your iPhone, then if it's too thick, it may not provide enough ventilation for your iPhone, and it may have problems with dissipating the heat. So I'd recommend trying to remove the case, not forever, but just trying to remove it to see if the problem still occurs after that. You can use your phone normally as you would with a case, but use it without for half an hour, up to an hour, and see if it changes. Also, on this phone, also specifically, the processor is located here. So I actually have a case that isn't the best for heat dissipation, because a best case for heat dissipation would be a one that has a big cutout here. A case like that would improve heat dissipation around this area where CPU is located. So you can try looking into that. Also, it's worth restarting your iPhone to make sure that some issues that are in the background, they may get fixed and it's all working again, right? So to restart your iPhone, just press and hold on power and either of the volume buttons. Then when it shows up like that, you can release and slide to power off. Then wait for half a minute, and after that half minute, start pressing and holding the power button, which I'm gonna do in a few seconds because I still need to wait a bit longer. Okay, now let's try pressing and holding. If an Apple logo shows up, then you're good. You can just release the button and wait. And now my iPhone has restarted. I can unlock it, and it may fix that, right? But also it's worth making sure you don't use your phone too much while charging, because if you're, for example, gaming and charging at the same time, then an overheat is guaranteed. But also it is worth turning off some unused features. You see what I did? I slid down from the right top part of the screen to open the control center. Now I'm gonna click on these four little icons within the network connectivity management button to open this menu. And now if you're currently not using some features like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile data, or AirDrop, or whatever else, then it's worth disabling it so it doesn't use your power, because using power equals overheating on your phone. Now let's go to the next part, which is avoiding direct sunlight or hot surfaces. If your phone is exposed to direct sunlight, it will get hot, and you should just keep it in a shadow, or just put it in your pocket if it's like very hot outside, if it's in direct sunlight, and especially if it's charging at the same time, then keeping it in a shadow is a must. Also, you can enable low power mode because the less power your iPhone uses, the less heat it produces. So we can go to settings, we can go to battery and find a low power mode at the bottom, power mode, and then enable low power mode, and it'll use less power. I'm actually gonna disable it because I don't really want it right now, but this is how it works. Now, also, it's worth closing some background apps. It's not really something that you need to do on your iPhone always, but if you notice some overheating, you can just slide up from the bottom and hold to open the Recents app, and maybe close a few apps in the background. That may be the issue. Also, you can lower your screen brightness because your screen produces a lot of power, a lot of heat. Just like a light bulb also produces heat because it's lighting up. Also, the screen produces the heat. And you may want to go to settings and go to general, then go to background app refresh and disable background app refresh for some apps that you don't need the background for. And what I mean by that is disable background app refresh for apps that you don't need notifications from and don't connect to any external devices, which means if you have an app for your smartwatch, then don't disable it because it's not gonna be able to synchronize. But if it's like, for example, let's say notes, I don't really need notes to synchronize in the background. I don't really need notifications from notes. I can disable it. I can also do that for podcasts. I can also do it for music, or maybe I'll leave music so it's not interrupted when I just play music and leave the app, you know. But maybe stocks, translate, and TV, and voice memos, and YouTube. I don't really need those apps to really just run in the background, so you can just decide on your own, and it will also limit power usage. And also, if needed, go to settings and update your iOS, because sometimes an older version of the iOS may be less optimized and you may want to just update it to make sure it all works. So go to the general and settings, software update, and see if there's any update available. If there is, try installing it. It'll fix all the issues, maybe. And for charging, make sure that your charger that you're using is certified, so it doesn't produce inconsistent power. Don't charge while gaming or using GPS, and stop charging if phone feels too hot. If the issue still persists, then it may be some battery failure, so you may also want to visit Apple support if the issue persists. But I think that these steps that I've shown you in most cases will fix everything. And I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.